Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up, racing action from Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. Also from York in England with the exciting Juddmonte International. And we also preview the weekend's hot Barbados Breeders' Sprint. First though to Trinidad and Tobago. The main event there for 3-year-old and over horses. The 4-year-old colt Man to Come, the favourite. Let's see how that one went.
ICU showing the way now, and Man to Come countering toward the inside as they round the turn. They get away 4 lengths then to the Tactician, followed by Alacran. Dublin Fashion getting going. Here's Dublin Fashion coming on, rolling into 4th now as they approach the 400, and ICU sticks ahead in front. Man to Come though is a tough foe going with that one. They turn for home. 3/4 went up in 15 and 3, and Man to Come regains the lead. Man to Come resurgent on the inside, gets away once again by a length and a half. ICU plugging away as Dublin Fashion is coming on in 3rd, followed by the Tactician. But here is Man to Come. Man to Come is gone. Man to Come by 2.5 in the end. ICU tried.
Nick Chady on commentary, beaten 2015 Derby favourite Man to Come, fit again after injury, completing back-to-back wins, scoring by 2 3/4 lengths as the even money favourite under jockey Naim Samaru, chased by ICU. Bred by Barbadian Ilas Halut, Man to Come gets a 5th win in his last 7 starts and clocks 1 minute 48 seconds even, going 8.5 furlongs for trainer Glenn Mendez. To Guyana now, where the Port Mourant Racetrack saw the 10th running of the Guyana Cup. 2-time defending champion CP got even among the starters, but none could stop the front-running Princess She's Not. Sent to lead from the very start under Trinidadian jockey Nicholas Patrick, Princess She's Not led unmolested early and used superior pace route to dominate the rich US $35,000 event, and as she approached the home turn was already beyond recall in the frenzy of the Port Mourant Racetrack.
Running around the turn, a CP got even getting some good. Second and stand, running very good, but that's not two. It's still CP got even room, well into the lead. Very speed, nice. Big size running with the horses. But CP is Princess She's Not through, well into the lead. She seems to be coming with the time now. Princess She's Not is coming from strong. CP got even second and stand. Second and stand, but CP got even. Princess She's Not, second and stand.
Princess She's Not, unchallenged in victory by 5 lengths, eased near the finish by Patrick at 8-1 odds, with Jack in My Style and Lady Budapest chasing in vain. 2:04 even the winning time for 9 furlongs for trainer Glendon Suklau and owner Nanku Sharif. In Jamaica, strike action by engineers at Caymanas Track Limited forced the cancellation of last weekend's meet. Racing returned midweek Wednesday though, after the authorities brought in newly trained engineers to fill the gap. Wednesday's main event, the Dr. Clifford Gray Memorial, run in 2 sections. Division 1 taken convincingly by the filly Formal Justice.
They've run past the half mile. They're sprinting into that turn. Prince Kamali now has the lead by a length and a half over Straight From Your Heart. Sharp Skirt is back in 3rd but onto the pump. Formal Justice and Memory of TS are both about 6 lengths off that lead. Marvelous Marva now edging closer with the Twilight Cat making ground. They're both running off the rail. Patch just in behind them as the leaders come thundering into the lane. Prince Kamali the one to catch as they now turn for home. 1/4 mile to run. Here is Formal Justice now doing just so, and Formal Justice strikes the lead as they run to the furlong pole. Prince Kamali taken off the rail onto the left-hand stick. Memory of TS and Patch right against it. In between runners, Straight From Your Heart toward the outside, Sharp Skirt and Marvelous Marva, but it is Formal Justice floating away from them. In the Dr. Clifford Gray Memorial Cup Section 1, Formal Justice scores under Jerome Innes by maybe 5 over Straight From Your Heart.
Commentator Brian Rickman there. Formal Justice with a fine win by 5 lengths at 9-1 odds, with apprentice Jerome Innes in the saddle for trainer Michael McIntosh. Jockey Innes would also capture Division 2 of the Cliff Gray Memorial when his mount Colleen was awarded the victory in the Stewards' Room. Now, following the Derby excitement on the 6th of August, racing resumes at the Garcia Savannah in Barbados this weekend. The main event will be the Hominid General Insurance Breeders' Sprint. Among the starters, the highly regarded Tanglewood Stakes winner, Sirius Black. In post position 1 for champion and Derby winning trainer Victor Cheeseman, the highly rated 6-year-old Sirius Black coming off a 2nd place finish to Lucky Adventure in the Tommy Pierce Memorial on Derby Day, looks good for a win here. Jalon Samuel will ride. Rashid Hughes is astride the consistent two-horse Run For Your Money. Last year's Derby winner Poetic License scratched. Vitality and Lavani entries 4 and 5, and 6 is Marcos, second highest in the field with 104 index. Young App Reward up for trainer Richard Dean. In England this week, a huge meet at York, and the main event midweek, the Juddmonte International, where the classy favourite Postponed under jockey Andrea Azzini was tested. Here he is in the yellow silks, battling up front.
And Postponed just the leader now to Highland Reel. King Ballet over on the right there, chased by Hawkbill. Then running on now is Exosphere and Arab Spring, Sir Isaac Newton from the back. But the favourite leads the way in the hands of Andrea Azzini. It is Postponed that leads, heading towards the final furlong and a half from in second Highland Reel. Now with a run is Mutakayev. On the far side, Exosphere and Sir Isaac Newton. Postponed leads. Highland Reel and Mutakayev are on his case, so inside the last. Postponed is shifting to the stands rail. He's out in front. Postponed from Highland Reel. Postponed is holding on and wins the Juddmonte.
A really classy run by Postponed as a 15-8 favourite, chased by Highland Reel as he closed out the 10-furlong trip in 2:06.58 for a length and a quarter victory. Bookmakers now setting Postponed at a 3-1 favourite for the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe later this year in France. We've been at the track covering top stories in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.